Hey, that's a great introduction to this segment because get ready, folks. The go-karts, well, I call them go-karts, but they're Grand Prix cars, are coming back to Inverness, and that's why we have Josh and Terry with us this morning. Glad to have both of you here. Josh Richardson, first off from the Ice Cream Doctor, and also Terry Stewart with the Boys and Girls Club. And give me the dates and the times and all that good stuff.
November
Josh?
17th, noon to 5:30.
All right.
It's a Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Now, this is a fun event. The benefactor to be the Boys and Girls Club. And they are always doing something in our community, exciting. And there's nothing more exciting, I don't think, than this. Last year, I had the thrill of watching some of the race, not all of it, but I walked around the entire track taking in different corners.
Yeah.
Corners are where the action is, right?
That's right. That's right. You got it right.
Well, you're going to set up the same track this year?
Same track as last year. This year, rather than having a lot of standing area, we're also going to have some bleachers that you can stand in, 6-tier bleachers, so you can get a higher vantage point from views and more centralized around the track itself. So
excellent.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, you haven't figured out how yet to route that all the way around the Ice Cream Doctor downtown yet.
Unfortunately not.
But we don't have that long of a track. Yeah. But plenty of length to it. And it goes around the courthouse square, basically.
Right.
You can get a good vantage point from the old Citrus County Courthouse or from the new Citrus County Courthouse and back around the backside down, I can't remember the name of the streets.
Martin Luther King on Popka, around that way. I believe we have a photo of it. But
okay.
The best seating right now is probably going to be at the old courthouse where the start-finish line is.
There it is.
Yeah, and there's going to be, that's where the grandstands and the stage is going to be. Also, turn 4 is another good vantage point to see them coming around. So turn 4, turn 5, and turn 1 are your best vantage points. That's where we're going to have our grandstands and most of our seatings that's best view.
Now, I walked all the way around there. Turn 3 last year is where I caught an interesting wipeout.
Yes, yeah.
Fellow lost his steering wheel in the whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's have a bumper hanging around someone that someone knocked off and left.
It's amazing how fast that these things run.
They were going, we were clocking some of them at, I think, 71 miles an hour, so 60 to, I mean, they go pretty fast. And
wow.
Some of the smaller kids, smaller carts, they won't go as fast, but they're still just as fun to watch. But it goes anywhere from 20 miles an hour up to 50 or 60.
Now you're watching them here out at Citrus County Speedway, going around the track out there. But it's a whole different environment once you get into a downtown Inverness setting.
Streets, yeah. When you're racing on the streets, it's a lot different. They said the feel of the ground's differently. It's more rough, and it's very exciting for those guys. They love it.
You got a lot of haystacks out there around the track in different strategic locations, but you've got, which you didn't see there, you got a lot of straightaways that they can get that speed built up before they go into a turn.
That's right.
And so it is fun to watch, and you got all kind of age groups participating in this thing too. What was your youngest and oldest drivers?
I think the youngest ones that came last year were like 5 and 6 years old there.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they were probably one of the funnest shows to see last year was the 5 and 6 year olds going around it because they're suited up, they got their helmets. It's really fun. Really fun.
And of course, it's for a great cause, the Boys and Girls Club of Citrus County. I want to have Terry jump in, tell us a little bit about that, how that works.
Well, the Inverness Boys and Girls Club, we're in 3 locations in Citrus County. We're going to be out there. We're excited to be working with Josh and the Ice Cream Doctor, who's going to use us as the benefactor, as their charity for this year. And we're just excited to be there. We're going to be out there in full force. We're going to have kids out there and our staff and volunteers working the event with him, right alongside him, and we're just so anxious to get going on it. We're still looking for sponsors for the event.
Okay.
For helping, sponsor the whole event. Any volunteers interested in helping out, we're looking forward to actually getting everything set up in advance to make it go smoother than last year. Last year he did an awesome job, but he's like a one-man machine over here.
Yes.
He's got it down to a science.
A lot of friends helped out last year, but it's a very big track and there's a lot of setup to do. So any extra hands is always
are much appreciated, I'm sure. Now, got to ask you, if they want to become a sponsor, how do they go about doing that?
They can contact Josh at the Ice Cream Doctor, or they can contact the Boys and Girls Club office, 621-9225, or even contact our website. Any board member any Boys and Girls Club directly. You want to shoot your number out there?
Yeah, call the Ice Cream Doctor at 341-4237. And if you're interested in doing anything with volunteering or sponsoring, it's still available, and we'll be more than happy to have you.
Okay, I got to say, forget calling. Drop into the Ice Cream Doctor.
Come on by. Just come on by.
I stop in there all the time, and Josh makes some great creations. You got a peanut butter explosion that
I know. It's pretty
I can't describe it on TV. Yeah. You got to drop in there and try it yourself.
I don't know. The Moose Tracks is my favorite.
Moose Tracks is your favorite?
And don't forget the caramel bacon sundae.
The caramel bacon sundae. Now that's a newer one.
Bacon on a sundae.
Bacon on a sundae.
Praline pecan ice cream, bacon, caramel. No cream, you can't beat it.
I just had to throw that in there because, you know.
Gotta have bacon.
It's always better if you can stop in and tie food into whatever you do. And I'm a big believer in that.
That's right.
There'll be plenty of refreshments in the downtown area. You got a lot of great places to eat at and have dessert, of course, while you're out there. I saw a lot of people going around with an ice cream cone in hand and a hot dog in the other. And
we'll have plenty of vendors out there. We're also going to have the Mopar group with a little car show. They're going to come out and join us and show off their classic cars.
Excellent.
It's the same group that does the Friday Night Thunder. It's going to bring some cars out and have a little show.
Perfect.
I think they're going to have a fan favorite. You know, you get to go by and do it yourself. You know, get to pick what car you like.
You get to vote on the car yourself.
Exactly.
And I encourage you, if you're out there, go all the way around the track because every corner has something a little different. And in the backside, take a minute and visit the pits.
Yeah, you can get a pit pass. $10. You get a pit pass, and you can go check out the cars, see the hang out with the drivers, and all that fun stuff. It's a $10 pit pass just get in, and it's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
All right, dates and times again.
November 17th, noon to 5:30.
Be there or be square. On the square.
That's right.
Okay, and again, it benefits a terrific cause, Boys and Girls Clubs here in Citrus County, and we hope that you all get out there and get involved and just enjoy yourself and a great weekend that's coming up. Thank you both for being here on the show.
Thank you.
The rest of you stick around. We got more to come. You're not going to believe what I've got next.